talks about hello, this is the third video for Offers Array, and we will talk about how to title a book. There are four steps, or why do book titles matter? Without a book title, your book can't exist. Having a title in place before you start writing can help inform or reinforce your themes and motives as you plan your novel. To learn more about the planning process, go and visit my website regarding how to title a book. Subscribe and share, like, of course, my YouTube channel, Oper Saray, and the other one, Abraham Abdullah Reyes YouTube channels. Both pertain to educational, scientific, and of course, blog at the same time. Now let's go back to book title. If you don't already think of the title of your book as a marketing decision, start now. Your book title might be the single most important marketing choice you make. The title plays a key part in creating the first impression, possibly more, so that your audience, your readers, your buyers in your book particularly, in the first glance, they will now notice what content particularly can be found by looking alone the title, the cover design, of course, the color of the book can now give simple perspective. Why do we buy that books? Why do we try to speculate? Because that is important. Nowadays, there are many books around, but if your book is very unique, one of a kind, in terms of cover page, the title itself can catch buyers. Okay? Now, the book cover design, the title, can magically make a book sell, but a bad one will hinder sales at best and at worst, alienate its core readership. With that mind, let's start with what do good titles for books have in common? Number one, they intrigue and entice the reader. What do you mean by they intrigue and entice the reader? So, in other words, once your book can catch the eyes of a buyer or a reader itself, this is a form of intrigue. They now make gossip out of your book because this is a different to other books found in the bookstore. For example, if the color of your book catches the eyes of the buyer compared to the common colors of the books found in the shelves of the bookstore, for example, the color of the book there is always blue, dark, let's say colorless, but your color is, let's say, fuchsia, pink, that catches the eyes of the buyer, or the reader, then they will buy the book. written by you. Number two, they match the book to its genre. You don't have to be painfully obvious about it. But a title like Titan, The Turning doesn't sound like an emotionally fraught romance novel. Wilt's intriguing titles are what you're meaning for. So I also want it to tip readers off to your genre, especially because people are likely to find new books through customers also. Shop, for example, they gravitate towards things that remind them of books they have read and love. So take inspiration from other readers, from other people, because that is also marketing strategy. Especially now, we have ebook. We have ebook to compete the books physically, the books that is found in the market. You know, there are many platforms in the social media that can compete nowadays. But here comes our physical book, our book in bound in the market. So we have to make our market strategy better or most. Now, normally there is a sensible length without revealing too much. How having a paragraph on the front cover. Long titles can work. Just think of for example, Potato Peel Society. So long as people can recall just enough of it to find it on different stores, bookstores. So you don't have to make very long. One line is enough to catch